All right, back now, 9:20. Fairfield Center Stage continuing its 2018-2019 inaugural season with something really cool. Okay, it's the holiday season, so they're going to do a Christmas Carol. That's been done. But they're going to take it up a notch, taking place this time at the historic Burr Mansion in Fairfield. And we're going to tell you what's going to make it cool in a second, but joining us, we wanted to say hello to Artistic Director at Fairfield Center Stage, Christy McIntosh Newsom, along with Sana Prince Sar. They call you Prince?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My dad just thought it'd be cool.
Well, can I call you Prince?
Yes.
Prince it is. Nice to have you both here. Start with you for a second here. This is the first season of the Fairfield Center Stage. It's doing really well.
Yeah, it's going great.
Because you guys are doing traditional shows and newer shows, but you're doing them in different locations.
Yes.
And that's what sets us apart.
Environmental theater. So we picked the shows based on the venues, which is different and a really fun experience. So we're at Burr Mansion right now.
And so let's talk about that, because here's the a Christmas Carol. I mean, iconic, obviously. But what sets your show apart is you're not just going to the Burr to see it. You're going to kind of be immersed in it. How?
Well, we've adapted the Dickens script based on the rooms of Burr Mansion. So, for instance, the audience will follow Scrooge and the ghosts from room to room. They'll follow Prince as he's the ghost of Christmas past. He takes them from one room up a staircase to another room, and they're just going along for the ride.
And do you follow a set path, or
yes.
is it okay? So the story is largely the same. Adapted.
Oh, it's the same.
Okay,
yes.
Perfect. Prince, question for you. You've been on stage before. You've been on Hartford stage. You've been at UConn, which is quite a tremendous resume for how old?
13.
I love that. You're not just an actor, though. You're also kind of like a guider, if you will, kind of just ushering people into the room. Is that an added level of challenging for you?
Well, I mean, not really. I mean, Christy's kind of like set the path for us, and we've taken tours. So that kind of makes it a lot easier, actually.
What makes this acting gig different than the others that you've done?
I mean, it's different because we're actually doing it not just on a stage as you'd usually expect. We're doing it in a mansion, which is really cool, and it's, like you said, historical, so it adds to the effect.
Now, you play the ghost of Christmas Past in a mansion, Burr Mansion, which is pretty old. Any ghosts around? Have you caught up with any of them in the joint?
Yeah, I mean, I know most of them from previous shows. So,
so you're in good hands, is what Prince is saying. Christy, this is the inaugural season for your company. What do you hope folks will take away from seeing A Christmas Carol in such a different and unique experience this time?
Well, we had a test audience last night at a tech rehearsal, and what most of them said was, I've never seen anything like this before. And that was really the goal, is like you said, people have seen Christmas Carol. Right. We wanted to do something very, very different with it, make it totally immersive.
Sure. When show opens when?
Tomorrow.
And there are a few tickets kind of just straddled about between now and Christmas, because they are going fast.
They are.
If you want information, the website is?
FairfieldCenterStage.org.
And you can see this young man, and perhaps he'll even guide you around. You're doing a number of shows on the weekends, a couple times during the day, right?
Oh, yes, we have 4 shows on Saturday.
So there's plenty of options to catch it. And it just sounds like a tremendous amount of fun. We wish you both the best of luck. Break a leg. Okay? And please, don't break a leg, especially if you're walking people around. That's going to be a whole thing that I don't think they're ready for. I don't think insurance covers. Nice to see you both. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, police are investigating a convenience store robbery that took place in Manchester overnight. Going to get you caught up with all the details. That's coming up in a few minutes.